is everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm wondering, have you ever been grud? Grud, do you know what that means? Yeah, you have. That's when somebody asks you how you are and you start saying great and then you change your mind. Yeah, it's awkward. That happens to me a lot. Sometimes I say grud when people say what's up. So that's cute. So embarrassing. Something like that happened to me when I was in high school, actually. My friend's mom called me because he never came home the night before. She asked me if I knew where he was, and I said, no, I'm sorry, Mrs. Spacek, I don't know where Dan is. And she said, thanks anyway. And when I was going to say, you're welcome, or no problem, but I said, your problem. So embarrassing, whoops. Yeah, do you guys ever wonder how many people like getting tied up during sex just because they're lazy? Yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. Towards the end of my 4-year relationship, I was asking my boyfriend to blindfold me and tie me up every time we had sex. You know, we're mixing it up. No, it's just because I needed like 6 minutes to myself. Yeah. So you can tell it didn't work out with this guy. We broke up. I broke up with him. He was pretty devastated. But he started doing really well really quickly. And I found this out through social media. On Instagram, he was posting photos of him making out with his new girlfriend. So cute. It wasn't the photos that bugged me, though. It was the hashtags. It's like, hashtag real. Hashtag true love. Hashtag finally. Yeah, I was with that man for 4 years. He is 40 years old, so I think I dodged a bullet there, right? 40-year-old hashtagger. I wish that he, I wish they'd been more honest with that hashtag, though. It should have been like, hashtag, Alissa, are you seeing this? That's what he meant. So yeah, after you get out of a breakup, do you notice that people kind of come out of the woodwork from your past and hit on you and you're like, whoa. I got a message from an acquaintance of mine and he said, I've had a crush on you for 8 years. And I was like, normally that's like totally gross, right? It's just like, 8, okay. A little much, buddy. That's a red flag, right? But he's super hot, super tall, so I went out with him. He's actually a little too tall. I'm 5'1", and he is 6'8". Right? So when we held hands, it looked like this. Looked like I had a question. I made the mistake of taking a shower with this guy once. I mean, I wouldn't call it a shower because not a single drop of water hit me, no matter where he was standing. And you know where his boner was, right? It's like right here. Right here. I knew exactly what to do to it, so I sang Journey. Yeah, that's what he wanted. It didn't work out just because he kept putting me on a pedestal. I mean, so annoying. Yeah, I haven't been too lucky in love, and I think it's because I had a really specific type for a long time, and it was a guy that everyone assumes is in a band, but he's not in a band. That was my type. But I'm trying to change that. I'm getting older. I need a new type. I need to get more, you know. So my new type is this. A man, that's a good start, right? A man who seems like a dad, but has no kids. Yeah, so responsible that he has not brought another living human being to this shithole of a planet. That's important. Yeah, and my other new type is a man who sits peeing down and proudly admits it. I think there's a little crossover in those types, but yeah. Oh my God, there's been something that's been really bugging me lately. I wish that when men talked about getting pussy, they meant understanding it. Because they don't. Right? I was dating this guy who said he couldn't go down on me. He could not do it. He doesn't do that ever. He can't do it. Medically, he can't do it. Get this. Because he has a severe deviated septum and he can't breathe out of his nose. That's his reason. Come on, buddy. You don't know how this works. You don't know how pussy works, and you don't know how breathing works. Have you ever watched anyone swim? You can come up for air. It's allowed. Secondly, if you're going to opt out from any activity in the future, I'm going to need you to bring a doctor's note, okay? Yeah. So how many people love their bodies? Hell yeah, girl. Yeah. I'd like to lose a little weight. I don't know. A lot of women say like they want to be so thin that people worry about them. I think that's ridiculous. I would never do that. I would never say that. I say, I just want to be thin enough for people to hate me. You know? Turns out I'm just thin enough for people to get annoyed when I call myself fat. That's where I'm at right now. I think it's a good place to be. I have a friend who keeps trying to get me to go to Soul Cycle with her. Any of you guys have one of those shitty friends? Yeah? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to Soul Cycle. If I'm going to ride a bike, it's going to be a real bike. Takes me somewhere, you know. If I'm going to join a cult, it's going to be a real fucking cult. Where we all kill ourselves together. I'm saying I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid, not the kombucha. That shit's disgusting. This friend, she doesn't drink kombucha, though. She drinks something way worse, coconut water. Do you guys know this stuff? It's gross. I can't drink it anymore since somebody told me it tastes like jizz. Because, you know, if I'm going to drink something that tastes like jizz, it's going to be real jizz, okay? All right, you guys, that's my time. I'm Alissa May Atkinson. Thank you. Happy birthday, Precious Metal!